Alrighty, folks, we've got a little bonus footage as these gentlemen are still here, ready to rock, ready to roll. I want to ask each of them their position on the state of dating and why some say the dating pool, especially in Los Angeles, has caca in it. So let's talk to this gentleman. Why do you think the dating pool is the way it is right now?
That's a hard question, but for me personally, I don't get out enough to talk to people, so it's hard for me to find somebody if I don't go out.
Okay.
And then dating apps just kind of suck.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the dating apps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time I was on a dating app, I matched with somebody, and I told them I play Magic the Gathering, and they unmatched me. So I was just like, all right, that's cool.
Okay.
I didn't know
you play that game.
That deep.
Okay. All right. We'll get back to the dating apps, but let's take a step forward. Why do you think the dating pool has caca?
I feel like cheating has been normalized. Yeah.
Okay. Who has it been normalized by? Do you think is it Kim Kardashian and Kanye?
I don't know. The fact that it needs to be said, like no cheating, whenever people come on here, just, I think it's not something that needs to be said. So, yeah.
Okay. Understood. Let's take a step forward. Why do you think the dating pool is the way it is?
I think the dating pool is the way it is because it's just, I feel like social media, it just went ahead and made things really complicated. Everyone's real quick to go ahead and like pop it and go ahead and, just be like, hey, what's good? And, a friendly conversation isn't really a friendly conversation. There's always intentions behind that. So there's always like a type of thing where it's just, you got to draw the line between, like how you said, cheating, what's okay, what's not okay.
Very good. Very true. Yeah. Let's go to this real one.
I just feel like entitledness, man. Y'all be feeling entitled. Like, I know y'all DMs be flooded, but when y'all fucking with a real one, man, you can get dropped like a fly. Come on now.
You think the primary issue is with the ladies? They're a little too entitled.
Yeah, man. Like, we get it. Like, you pull people, but like, when you fucking with a real one, come on now.
Come on now.
You know what you're losing.
Yeah, that's true. Real talk. All right. Why do you think the dating pool is the way it is?
More than anything, because they say that we're all equal. Of course, we're all equal, but we all have different boundaries that are not equal to each other. So we don't know how to respect how I feel because you feel a certain way about how I feel. But I'm allowed to express my emotions. You know what I mean? And that tends to be a problem. So that's kind of what I think is the problem with the dating pool.
Wow, that's deep. Well, okay, very good. And why do you think the dating pool is the way it is?
Quite honestly, I agree with the rest of everybody else. I think it's social media. I think social media kind of like makes connections a lot more easier, and you're able to just get out there a lot more. So attention comes to you a lot more in a sense.
Very good. Okay. We're going to take a step back. This is another interesting question. I haven't really asked this on the show before. If you have an anecdote, a story, keep it real with me. What was your worst date ever? Your worst, and just like in a few sentences, worst date ever.
That's a tough one. I don't know how to answer that.
Okay.
I don't really go on dates, so.
Okay. Well, that's why you're here on a real one. We're trying to make that happen for you. Okay, but we can take a step forward. Worst date ever?
I was on a date with a girl. Found out that she was already with somebody. She was out with me just to cheat on that guy, to get back at him. It was kind of fucked up.
That's worse than a rebound. That's like a foul. That's a technical foul.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that's bad. All right. Worst date ever?
My worst date would probably be there's a girl that just wanted to go out, have a good time, and it was at a club, and she just didn't know how to hold her liquor. So it turned into, and my thing was like, we knew each other prior, but it's like, if you get like that with me, I haven't seen her in a while. So it's like one of those things where it's like, you show me how grown you really are. So I couldn't, the maturity just wasn't there.
Gotta be mature. Gotta be real mature. For worst date ever.
My worst date is I put up on a girl. She just wanted to sit in the car and yap. I'm not here for that. Let's go chase some bread. Let's go do something cool. What you doing? All that. Come on, bro.
So did you yap with her?
No, I was out there. I did. Come on now. I got busy things to do.
Got money to make.
Come on. Come on.
Feel it. I do feel it. All right. Worst date ever?
So I've never really had like a worst date, you know what I mean? But like they've all been okay. But like for the most part, I guess like how he said, like you go out with somebody, you have a nice genuine time. You feel like it's a genuine time, but for them, they're just trying to pass their time. And that's kind of, I guess that's kind of like the worst date, I guess. When you find out that they're using you just to pass their time, yeah, that's kind of, yeah.
Using up users. What would you say worst date?
Shoot, my worst date, probably honestly, I had went out and the girl wasn't able to control her liquor as well, and it kind of turned into more of like a babysitting event more than a date at that. So it was like, yeah, that was bad right there.
Cool. Cool. Let's take a step back. I guess I want to share mine with my brothers because y'all are my vatos. Let's go for this. Worst. This is one of the worst. Now I've been on some bad ones, but one of them we were out at Ruth's Chris. Yeah, I was trying to impress. Ruth's Chris, and she sneezed at a random point. Something with the pepper on the steak, and when she sneezed, she jumped forward. Her weave fell off, and it fell into the steak. And then she was like, "Oh, now I want a new steak." I was like, "No, that's your weave in your steak. So you take care of your weave in your steak." But then, I'm not trying to offend, but there was some going on. She was bald, but balding, So I started calling her Patches after that, and obviously it didn't last much longer. But I mean, I'm just keeping it real. It wasn't the most pleasant date. But at any rate, I just have one more question for my brothers. One more question. What would you say that men can do, the brothers, to make dating better? What could we do? Even though, some of us blame the sisters, but what could you say y'all could do to make dating better? What could we do?
That's a tough one. Maybe communicate better. That's all.
For you, maybe go out more. Get out there more. Go to the club. Hit it.
Yeah, no, the social anxiety won't let me do that.
Go out with me. You'll be all right. We're gonna make it work. All right. Now, what would you say? How could we make dating better?
Make dating better. Go to church.
Hey, man. Ice Cube said, if you're scared, go to church. Yeah, that's a very good point. It's true. Go to church. We need Jesus in here. Now, what would you say? How can we make dating better?
I just think just don't play as many games. Don't, just be more upfront. Go ahead and just let it be laid out and let them know what's going on. If she's going to like you, she's going to like you. She don't. But that whole playing games, trying to entertain and I guess play the long game with a girl is you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good.
That makes me want to ask a question. I'll ask a few of my brothers, but should women play hard to get?
No, we grown. For what? You're just wasting time. Not only mine, but yours. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those things where why are you trying to waste time? There's someone out there for you if you like them. See how that goes. Right. At the end of the day, we all grown. Just be straight up.
Let's keep it real. They're real ones. Keep it real with a real one. Okay, what would you say? How can we make dating better?
I would say taking into account both of our lifestyles. We barely knew each other. We're going to get to know each other. So we got to dig into both of our feelings on how we feel about different things. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Got to cooperate over and all.
Work together. All right. What would you say? How are we going to make dating better?
More than anything, just have the man, if he's taking you, just be confident in wherever he's going to take you, because if he likes where he's going, then go with him. And if you don't like it, then cool, you can address that later on, Just enjoy the time while you're out and just about and enjoy the time instead of not liking where you're at, you know what I mean? Because you're not going to like everywhere you're at in life. Shit, so you got to fucking deal with it, Fucking deal with it.
Nike, sponsor us. Just do it. For real. Just do it. Final real downtown. How can we make dating better?
Honestly, I think dating can be better by, if you're going to get into dating, be about what you're going to be about and don't hop into it to play games. That back pocketing stuff really ain't cool because you got people that are really out there looking to find that, but you over here just playing games.
All right, but don't play the games, man. We ain't kids. Well, we're going to back it up. These real ones are still elite. We still have some other real ones coming. We just threw in this little bonus segment. Let's get ready for our